welcome back to the underground lair. We have Yamaha's first attempt at the D35 from Martin. These were made from 77 to 81, made in Japan with all solid woods, rosewood back, rosewood sides, and a solid spruce top, mahogany neck, and 25 inch scale. Let's take a look. For an instrument this old, I've got to say it's in pretty darn good shape. There's some scratches, but it has very interesting Yamaha Japan tuning machines, very sturdy looking. It's got a very interesting back. There is a little bit of sharp fret ends we're going to clean up. And other than that, it needs a truss rod adjustment and definitely needs new strings. By the way, if you like what you see here, please like and subscribe. I had a gentleman who probably knows a whole lot more than me commenting that I shouldn't use these fret protectors or fret fingerboard protectors for cleaning the frets because they mar the lacquer finish. Now this was on a Stratocaster video, and I hate to tell the poor guy that on a Stratocaster with a rosewood fingerboard there is no lacquer on the fingerboard. So we're going to just scrape this rust off, give us a head start on this. You can see how it's already cleaning up quite a bit. Favorite little tool for taking care of this is the fret eraser. There's a safe edge. So it doesn't mess with your binding. Makes it a whole lot more comfortable to play. Now that I have the rust removed, we want to make it so whenever you're playing the guitar, you're not feeling a crunchy, obnoxious feeling when you go to bend the strings. So that wears your strings out faster, and it also just doesn't feel good. Okay, the next part of the process is simple green and a toothbrush. This will take all this gunk that's been adding up over the years and also open the pores of the wood just a little bit. It's a soft toothbrush. It's not one of those heavy duty ones. And this doesn't harm any of the wood. And as you see, we went from fret eraser to 1500 to 1800 to 2400 to 3200, 3600, 4000. Oh, it's not in the picture. There, you see? I'm not going to repeat, but that's the process there. The other thing we want to do is snug up the bushings on your tuner, not tighten them, like crank them tight. You just want to snug them up, because over time with the wood shrink and expanding and all that stuff, they kind of back off a little bit. And that was a 12 mil, by the way. For those of you keeping score at home, and I'm sure this is going to fall out. You take your little screwdriver, you come over here and you tighten these screws. These are super loose. I'm just taking the strings off. There we go. Now those are all snug, and our saddle didn't fall out. How about that? Okay. Now we use some F1 oil, which I'm just about out of in this bottle. If any of my subscribers feel like hooking me up with another bottle, PM me on Facebook. That's how I got the last bottle. Never hurts to ask, right? So yeah, it's not a marinade. Put it on, let it soak up what it needs, and I have to go run an errand, I think I said earlier. So what I'm going to do is just go ahead and let this, take this surface stuff off. Go run my errand, and when we come back, you'll see that it leaches out the stuff that it couldn't absorb, and you just wipe it off. So there you go, look at that. A nice guitar. Look at that big honkin' truss rod in there. Alright, boys and girls, we're back from our running of the errands. By the way, this had a 5 mil truss rod in it, and there's just a little bit of leaching, so this is a really thirsty fingerboard. I'm going to actually put a little bit more F1 on here, since it did suck up all that oil. A little bit of that leachment happening here now. Put that second coat of oil on. Alright, and that's how you clean a fretboard, polish the frets, and prep the guitar for new strings. So I want to thank you for joining us in the underground lair here. Take care of your neighbors, take care of the old folks, love your neighbor like you love yourself. Be good to one another. The world needs that.